Hello. Ooh, I should have put the do-rag on today. My hair needs to breathe, though. I don't even care. So, look. I'm driving, right? I haven't done one of these, like, drivey, talky ones, even though I do still talk while I'm driving. I just haven't recorded it. Anyway, point being. I am so... like, I am so stuck trying to figure... I mean, I'm not really stuck. It just doesn't make sense to me. A lot of shit that people do. And, like, a lot of the reason why a lot of people get mad or angry or hateful or jealous... Oh, let me see if I can get a different angle. Oh, I can't. Okay, moving on. I'm not gonna crash. Just don't worry about a fucking camera angle. Like, I just don't fucking understand. Like, I really don't. So, backstory, context. Okay. I am a psychic. I am a spiritual person. I don't even know, like, I don't even like using labels. I'm debonair, basically. That's the only label I really, like, 100% stick to. Debonair, the living channel. That's it. Like, so... I find it so funny, though, because I watch people on a regular basis. I do tarot readings, okay? I watch some tarot readings because I want to figure out what else is going on, like, outside of me, or when I'm not doing a reading, like, what else is going on for other people, too, you know? I find it so funny because one thing I've noticed is that people get mad that someone will do something that they refuse to do themselves. Like, I literally watch someone get irritated, even though they will never admit that they got irritated, but I've seen it. The whole body language told it all. I'm fucking psychic. I can see, you know, even without the psychicness, even without the mind reading ability, I can still fucking see in your physical body language the irritation. Like, that like, someone would, like, okay, so it's like someone, like, because you got like a DM or something, right? Like, someone like DM'd you, or like slid into your DMs or something. It's like, why are you, like, why do people get mad that someone does something that they refuse to do themselves? Like, my DMs are open on all the platforms, so don't be mad if someone else slides in and if you're refusing to do the same thing your damn self. Don't be mad when someone else comments and you're refusing to comment. Don't be mad when someone else is giving me the attention that you refuse to give me, but you want the attention from me, but you refuse to give it to me. I don't understand that. I don't understand. Actually, there's always things I don't understand. But apparently my job, as I go and do my own spiritual journey, my job is to try and, like, teach these things. But I feel like these things are such common sense, which leads me to my next point here, which I'm not trying to have a PowerPoint presentation, but apparently I'm going to have to for people out here. Like, why is it that people think intelligence is book smarts? To me, intelligence is not book smarts. You're stupid to me if you don't have common sense. I care more about common sense than I do about whether you know the accurate definition of anonymity. Do you know the accurate definition of that? Do you know what that word means? It's a vocabulary word. Doesn't this, like, I would think if you was more intelligent if you knew what I was talking about when I say that versus what the literal definition of the word is. But again, we live in a world that is just, I don't know, I guess it's just fucked up. Like, people care so much about the wrong shit that I just don't understand it. Like, so how can you be bitter about some shit that you won't do? Like, how can you be bitter that someone else is becoming successful at something that you refuse to do yourself? Like, you refuse to take the time to learn something. You refuse to take the time to, like, I don't fucking know. Like, you just refuse, like, people, especially, like, I'm seeing relationships, because especially for a lot of tarot readings, relationships are, like, the main subject that people care about for whatever reason. I don't know why, because y'all don't even, how y'all trying to be with somebody and you're not happy by yourself? That doesn't make sense to me. Like, how is it that it's like these people be so afraid to be alone? But so you mean to tell me you don't want to be around you, so you want to subject someone else to your toxicity because you don't want to be around your damn self? That's even more toxic than just being the fuck alone. Like, you like that to me just signifies that you recognize how toxic that you are, and you don't even want to deal with your own toxicity, so you just want to throw it on somebody else. That's not, no. Like, that's not something that you need to go the fuck heal. Like, go the fuck and heal. Like, who the fuck, no. But it's like, common sense should tell you that. Like, common sense should tell you that if you don't want to be around you, nobody else is going to want to be around you. Like, that's really what the fuck it is. Like, if you don't want to be around yourself, common sense should tell you that no one else is going to want to be around you. Like, if you don't like yourself, then people are not going to like you. And the thing about it is, and the other thing about this is projection. I'm seeing as well, I guess, a lot. Like, a lot, like, more projection is way, that is necessary. Way more projection, like, but now, if you don't know what projection is, projection, in the context of which I'm talking about it, is when someone has a problem within themselves, but they push that problem and claim it as a problem from somebody else. God, case in point example. Look, example, Britney Spears, okay? Britney Spears does not really have a problem at all. She does not. But her father, her father, mother, and sister projected their problems onto her, and now want to make it seem like she's the crazy one when she's not at all. She's the fucking sane one out of all of them. She's the one who makes the most fucking sense out of every single person in the fucking family. Like, she's the one who makes the most sense out of every single person in that family. But because they don't want to admit that their own fucking demons, they're projecting them onto her because she's the one who does not have them. It's like, this is the shit that I keep seeing. Like, people do this shit all fucking day long, where they don't want to admit their own problems or face their own problems. They just want to throw them on somebody else. Like, people don't want to admit that they're single because they're fucking toxic. Like, and trust me, I've tried to date a lot of people who I'm like, the second I've tried to date them, I'm like, oh, I see why the fuck you're single. I see. You're terrible. You do not know how to talk to people, treat people, and you probably don't even know how to be alone. Really. Like, there was this one dude from back in the day, and he just, I like my mind, it doesn't, like, I can't, my mind cannot comprehend the thought process behind, oh my fucking God, you're horrible. Like, absolutely horrible. Like, horrendously horrible. But you think that people should be all over you because you're horrible? You see, that was probably the ugliest face. That's exactly, that's the face that these people show. That's their spiritual face. That's the face of their true, like, heart and intentions, because that's how fucking horrible they really are. Okay? So, I guess what I'm trying to understand is, why the projection? Why not just handle it? Because at the end of the fucking day, the projection only is making you look worse. You've seen the whole face I just made. The whole face I just made with the tongue and the that, right? That. So if you see me making that face to describe you, why would you not, like, why would you not say, okay, there's a reason why this person is making this face to describe me. I probably need to, like, re-examine some things. But these people are so hell-bent on saying that they're not the problem, and that's precisely the problem, is that they so badly do not want to claim that they're the problem. Like, I know I'm the problem in my life for a lot of things. I'm not even going to fucking deny it. half the reason why I'm making this fucking video, to come and tell you that, oh look, I realized I was the problem and I did some shit to fix it, and wow, that my life started changing for the better when I did some shit to fix it. That's just what it is. Sorry, y'all. This is a I buy clothes from the female section, so this is like the little bra strap thing. I'm trying to like get it under here. I consider myself to be non-binary. I don't whatever. But I will buy clothes from wherever. It doesn't fucking matter. Like I don't whatever. Oh, and all these people out here. See, I told you I'm not trying to crash during this fucking video. It's not worth it. Especially to get this message to y'all. It don't be worth it in life. But I just don't as I see Karens. Like I just don't fucking understand the shit at all. Like I don't get it. I don't know even, because I feel like I was told my job's supposed to be to teach certain things. I'm perfectly okay with that, but I don't even know where to begin teaching. Like I don't even know how you teach common sense. If anybody has any ideas, leave it in the comment section, because I like 1111 was right there as I said that, so please leave a comment. I don't know how to teach common sense. I'm fully admitting I do not know something. Ding ding ding. Taking accountability that I do not know how to do the thing I'm supposed to be doing. Because apparently I'm supposed to be a spiritual teacher in some way, shape, or form, but I do not know how to teach common sense, because I feel like that's just something that you get from life experiences. Even when I try, like I literally tried to look it up, because I'm like, okay, so maybe there's gonna be like a way to teach this, and they go, as you learn from like life experience. So you guys have just either not experienced life, but again, these are the same people who claim that they have the most life. Like I had an ex again. Like I'm talking about this because I'm pointing out the mental instabilities and the toxic thought patterns that I've seen in people, and the people who I've gotten closest to have been my exes. So it's not that I'm still stuck on them, because Lord knows, as I'm talking about their toxicity, I'm trying to explain to you how much I don't want them back. Again, for reference, toxic trash vomit face. Like that's what comes to my mind when I think about some of these people. Okay, not every single one of them was bad, but the ones that like have traumatized me, which apparently people love to do, because I think from my understanding it's also been a thing that people want to traumatize you. That's like, and I know that's like a narcissistic thing, and I have dated narcissists, so that is a narcissistic thing, and I have dated narcissists. I speak very, very, very fast. Do not mind me, because I've already unpacked a lot in this fucking 12-minute video, the 13-minute video now. But what I guess I don't understand is these people are the ones who claim they have the most life experience, and the thing that they have life experience is being is a traumatic asshole. So, or a traumatizing asshole, excuse me. So if this is what your life experience is traumatizing everybody else, why do you think that you would be glorified for that? Who gets glorified from traumatizing people? Why do you think that's supposed to be a fucking phenomenal feat? Oh my God, I traumatized an entire nation. Praise me. Like, no. Hell no. For the love of God, hell the fuck no. Like, rot in hell. Like, you might be rotting in hell from doing that shit. Claiming you're trying to be, like, maybe get your time. Maybe, is that what it is? I'm really trying to understand here. 1408, ooh. Is that what it is? Like, you're trying to get, like, praise on earth because you know that once you leave earth, you will never be praised again for the rest of your entire soul's existence because of how you treated people while you were on earth? Is that what it is? Like, I really don't understand. Please someone point it out to me in the comment section, let me know. Because again, I really want to learn how to teach common sense. That's like my goal right now, is learning how to teach common sense. But I don't know how to teach it. Because I feel like you can't. I feel like it's something that can't be taught. I've heard over and over again, I feel like it's something that can't be taught, but I feel like that's what I'm being asked to do, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm able to, like, achieve that task or not. I really don't think I am. Like, I don't think I have that capability to do that thing, because how the fuck can you teach someone common sense just says treat people nicely, and you all don't do that, and you wonder why you all get treated like shit, and you treat people like shit. Like, the fuck? How? Like, and I know, I guarantee you maybe like 5 people will watch this fucking video, because again, people don't like me enough that they won't even share my fucking video. They don't like me enough that they won't even press the like button on the video for a lot of videos. If you have not, you should do that now. Press the fucking like button. But this is the shit I see on a regular basis as my hair continuously fucking grows. I can't even keep up with it enough to get it. It's like bothering me because I keep seeing like more and more new growth just popping in, which I love. I love my hair growing, but it's like I cannot fathom, like, and I see 2 Teslas, so I'm wondering why. That's like my little, for those of you all who do not know, okay, oh fuck, and fuck, hold on, let me just do this. Can y'all still see me? Doesn't matter anymore. Like, I realize now when I record off of the iPhone in vertical, the iPhone is fully vertical, it uploads to YouTube horizontal. For why? I don't know. Don't know if it's an Apple problem, don't know if it's a Google problem, don't know if it's a YouTube problem. Okay, even though I know YouTube is owned by Google, but I don't seem to be doing nothing, so why? It just bothers me every time, because I'm like, I do not want my video to be like, and then you can't, whatever, overit.com, like overlife.com a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. But I don't understand, like, how is it that these people think that what they're doing is supposed to be like praiseworthy? I guess is what I'm saying. Like, yes, I want you to hit the like button. Now, if you felt inclined to praise me from a genuine place of praise, then yes, I would love that. I would, like, that would be like the best thing in my entire fucking life. But they won't do it because I don't know, they're too fucking prideful, I guess. That's a whole other issue as well. It's pride. Y'all are too prideful to admit that you do something wrong, but yet you continue to do something wrong. Like, what sense does that make? To continuously fuck people over, but refuse to admit that you fuck people over. Like, everybody who's been fucked over by you knows they've been fucked over. It's not like a secret. It's not a hidden thing. Look at fucking Trump. Millions of people know that Trump fucked them over. No one's trying to hide the fact that, like, so I don't understand why there's a whole thing of I'm going to continue to fuck people over. Like, 1818 was on the clock then. Like, I don't get this rationale, this ideology, this philosophy. I don't. I'm a person who loves philosophies. I love different ways of looking at life, examining life. But what I'm seeing is a lot of people just want to be toxic. They want to be toxic. They crave, like, they think that being toxic is the best thing for them. Like, I don't know if this is the people I've run into. Like, if it is, please do not let me, spirit guides, angels, heaven, everybody up there, everybody on my spiritual team, please do not let me run into people who, like, do this shit. Because I feel like I've run into so many people who just do this shit, whether it's for clout or for anything. Like, they're just toxic for the attention of being toxic. And I'm like, why would you want that? Like, there's so many people. Like, there's so many people who I've dated, like even if they are friends. Like, I've had friends who come up to me and brag about getting like 3 or 4 STDs. Why do you want to brag about that? That's not something to brag about. That's disgusting as fuck. Like, I literally have someone who I've known who came up to me like, yeah, I had like chlamydia like 3 times. Like, and you're bragging about that? You're bragging about the fact that you're so fucking desperate and lonely and just lacking self-control. Ooh, 2002 on the clock when I said that one. But like lacking self-control, that you just sleep with anything, anywhere, anybody, no matter what the fuck is going on. And I'm not talking about looks. I'm talking about just like like, did you get an STD check at all? Did you ask? Did you even try to make them wear a condom? Like, I get, like, trust me, I've been out there. Okay, I can see sometimes you want to, sometimes you do trust the person, sometimes you don't. Whatever, you know, you all have to use your discernment. Everybody has their own. Use your phone for your own personal situation. I'm not gonna tell nobody not to fuck nobody at all, but I'm really not, because I feel like I like, that's repression to me. To me, that's repression. To say you can't have any type of sex at all or whatever. Like, I'm not that Christian person. I feel like that's really repression. That's repressing yourself to not even like allow yourself to engage in that type of activity. But don't just, like, why is that something to be like, and these people be out here like thinking that's the best thing ever. Like, oh my god, like, yeah, I fucked like 3 people today. One of them had chlamydia, another one had crabs. It was great. It was like, and I'm like, you bragging about it? Well, it wasn't so bad. Like, I took a shot, or I had some antibiotics and I'm fine. Like, I wouldn't even want to after you then had the antibiotics, because I don't even, like, personally for me, I don't trust the drug companies in the first place. So like, I don't trust that really cleared up your issue. It may have made you non-symptomatic. I don't really trust that cleared up your issue. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't. Nor do I trust that your sense of judgment now, because I've seen that you fuck people and don't give a fuck, so you will not be entering me. Like, in any way, shape, or form, you will not be entering me. I do not want you, let alone in my body or my vessel. I do not want you in my energy, because what kind of poor judgment skills do you have that you decide to do this shit? I do not want you in my energy. But again, this seems to be a common sense thing. But ooh, 1:11 on the clock, like on my time clock, not the video clock. I don't know if it's like a common sense thing, but these people just lack common sense to that serious of a degree that they think bragging about being diseased is like it's a flex. Like, is being diseased a flex for you? I don't understand. That's like to me the people bragging about having COVID. Like, because to me, chlamydia and COVID are not that different. I'm gonna be real honest with you. And yes, I understand they're transmitted differently. Yes, I understand they have different effects and different things. I don't know many people who have died from chlamydia or anything like that, but I don't see, like, to me, the judgment involved in it is not that much different. Like, why do you think that that's a flex? Like, oh my god, well, you know, I got COVID like 5 times. Like, I'm the fucking beast. That's I literally, if you listen, rewind, because I know some people are slow, really slow. Even though they want to claim that they're smart, but they're really dumb in the common sense area, which is the thing that I feel like is most important, not the book smarts. I mean, you can read, and you can, like, there's a lot of people, no offense, well, it's probably gonna be offensive, I don't care. Look at Ben Carson. He's a fucking brain surgeon, and he's on the Republicans, and he was on the Republican side. If that screams to me book smart without common sense, that's like a big glaring sign right there, okay? I mean, well, I can say it, but the nigga was trying to support Trump, like, hey, you're a neurosurgeon. But, like, you're literally operating on other people's brains. I feel like you need to have your brain operate. Like I don't, like, I don't understand why these people, not necessarily him in particular, but why people in general think that book smarts is the end all be all when they have no fucking common sense at all. Like, none. like none. And then they want to talk about street people, or people who came up off the streets, when the people who came off the streets are way smarter than the book smart people. Look at, like, especially fucking rappers. I will stick up for rappers every goddamn day. Even if I don't like them personally, I will stick up for their intelligence, because a lot of the times, so many people will claim that, oh my god, they don't have a high school degree, yet they're smarter than you with a fucking PhD. Let me tell you something. These people who drop out of high school are smarter than these people with the PhDs. Why? Because they have common sense, they have life experience, and they know certain things about people, about society, about the way things work, and about how to treat people. If you do not know how to treat people with fucking respect, your PhD is going out the motherfucking window. I will tell you. If you have a, I have a podcast called The Shadowcast. My last episode was called Authenticity. I was explaining about my mother's sister, Alberta. This is a woman who has a PhD but no common sense, and she's a fucking psychiatrist. So that just goes to tell you right there, these people can get whatever credentials to get whatever job they want. Does not mean they're supposed to be doing the shit they're supposed to be fucking doing. Because there ain't no way in the world that woman should be a psychiatrist. She needs to be fucking disbarred. Like, that woman does not know anything about how to really, like, help people at all. I'm being real honest, okay? And from growing up with her, I will tell you, does not know anything. Really should have her fucking PhD fucking stripped. I don't even know if you can do that, but again, I'm not trying to claim that I know everything on earth, because I'm literally asking you all how to teach common sense, because the schools ain't teaching common sense. That's what I'm trying to get to. If we're trying to reshape this educational platform, because I saw on the news this morning, this is probably the thing that, like, incited half of this outrage, is I saw the news this morning where Texas is trying to, I guess, promote the teaching of white supremacy. That's the long and short of the entire article. They're trying to promote the teachings of white supremacy in their schools. Why? They clearly lack common sense. Do they not know that black people are still in Texas? Like, y'all, I mean, not just black people, of course. Fuck, like, it's Texas. There's Latinos in fucking Texas. Like, why would you? I don't even. I'm hoping this is just like in like just white only schools. Like, they try and do like that shit or whatever. If there are any white only schools left, I feel like they're so fucking racist down there. They probably do have some white only schools left. Like, I've never been to Texas, so I'm just, but like, this shit does not make sense to me at all. And again, I know why. I know why it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense because these people do not have common sense. So it doesn't make sense to me, because I'm looking for the common sense in the matter. They do not even have the common sense to deliver it in the manner. But I don't know if I'm up to this task of teaching common sense, because the more and more I look at these people, and the more and more I look at the things that are going on in our life, in our society, in our world, it seems to me the more, like, the less these people want to be taught. Like, they do not even want to possess common sense. They don't want it. They don't want to gain intelligence. And I do not mean book smarts, because again, these people might want to read a book. These people strive to get these PhDs, but they do not strive to learn about how to fucking use them in the proper way to actually help or achieve the goals they want to achieve. Like, how is it that you want to go to college, but you don't want to learn how to use that college degree to its fullest ability? I mean, it can do all well and good to learn these vocabulary terms, but again, if you can't I don't even, like, know the right way to say it, but like, if you can't even be a decent human being, what's the point of having a PhD if you don't even know how to be a decent fucking human being? what's the point of getting a degree if you don't even know how to be a decent fucking human being with a degree? Like, why would you want to be a buffoon with a degree? That's really what it is. It's like a buffoon with a degree. Why do you want to be an imbecile with a degree? I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, the degree is not what's making you smart. I want y'all to know that. Like, yes, I would, like, especially the free college. Maybe some of the free college will help some of these people get some common sense and be around some, because, you know, a lot of people don't, like, a lot of people don't finish high school. They don't go to college. They don't, you know, especially if they don't go out of their own, like, hometown area to go to college. They don't experience different people. They don't experience different things. Like, a lot of people think that college is supposed, like, I don't know. I don't know if people think that college is supposed to be this. I went to a couple different colleges, okay? 2 were online, 1 was in person. I learned way more from the in-person college. Why? Because I was being around other people in a whole different area. I'm from Michigan. I went to college in Atlanta. Whole different vibe, whole different area, whole different motif, okay? Whole different surroundings. The different surroundings and the different people and the different personalities is the thing that taught me way more than the fucking book. I hope you catch what I'm saying. Like, the people and the personalities are way better teachers than they are from the textbook. This is why I'm making this video, because after life me do not know how to teach common sense, but I'm hoping that if I can at least say what's on my mind, what I'm thinking about when I'm thinking about the lack of common sense that I'm seeing around this world, that, ooh, yes, God. I'm sorry, I told y'all Tesla's like my sign, because I really want to get one, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not, to be honest. But that's the exact, I just saw a Model Y red with the black trim. That's exactly what I wanted. And it was like, ooh, so I know I'm on the right path now. I know I'm saying the right shit now. Because Spirit been tingling, like, God been dangling that in front of my face as a little carrot for a couple years now. It's been driving me a little bit nuts. Well, not the Model Y, because that just came out. But my point being, how is it that these people talk all day long about, like, our politicians talk all day long about unity, and yet they, like, try to divide us? How are you the same person talking about unity and then trying to divide us at the same fucking time? Why? Because you don't give a fuck about any of that shit. You're just trying to get money. And common sense tells all of us that, and we all know that, because again, we're all not stupid. We're not. Whether you have a degree or whether you drop out of high school, whether you drop out of junior high, whether you have a PhD or not, we all know that common fact. It does not matter your level of intelligence. It matters what the fuck you do with it. And I'm telling you right now, these people do not have the common sense to use whatever PhD they went to school for 15 million years to go get, to even use it in a decent fashion. PhD, masters, bachelors, associates, whatever degree you want to have. If you're not using it to the betterment of society, it's worthless. You know how many people I know who went to college and got a PhD and are still working in a fast food restaurant? Or working in, like, the degree didn't change anything. Because the degree was not the issue. The degree was not the problem. The degree was not the holdback. The holdback was the common sense and the knowledge and the experience, right? I do not have a college degree. I'm going to sit here and tell you that right now. I'm a CEO of Living Shadow LLC. It's a spiritual business where I'm trying my best. There's my little business card here. Oh, this is the old one. Hold on. Ding, 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 ding. This is the old one, though. I have a newer one with that's a more updated one. But it's a spiritual business. I'm trying to help different things. I have products. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to pit myself now so I can make my point a little bit to show you all that, oh my gosh. So even though I don't have a PhD, I still learned the chemistry enough to create a chaotic cleanse, a spiritual cleansing spray, which is this is my own personal one, so I have a bad label on it. I'm not gonna lie, I was not planning on marketing today. But along with other products. Check out the livingshuttle.me from my website if you want to check out all the products. But like, so I can chemically come up with a spiritual cleansing spray, but I didn't have a college degree. Yes, I did go to college. I went to college several different times. It didn't, like, that wasn't motivating. The degree, getting the degree enough was not motivating. And then coming to see these people who have these degrees and are not in these higher up positions tells me it was not motivating. When I go to look for jobs, even though I've gotten promoted, I've gotten looked up in different jobs, I've now am the person who is a person who's going to hire somebody. I'm not going to hire you based off your degree. I'm going to hire you based off your experience and your people skills and your ability to conflict resolution. Like that's the shit I would look for as a CEO. Why? Because as a person who is one, I'm thinking about these different things. What do I look for in a person? What do I look for as someone who's going to, who I want to like embrace my, who I want to embrace my brand? And you may not be looking to embrace someone else's brand. You may be looking to start your own brand. Whatever the case may be, don't limit yourself. Really don't fucking limit yourself. Because I would have never gotten somewhere if I limited myself. But I'm trying to tell you that as I've climbed and done different things in my life, the way that I've gotten there is not by putting my nose in a book and doing what everybody else wanted me to do. It's by saying, fuck you, I'm not gonna do your shit just because you want me to fucking do it. Some things I will do because they're the right thing to fucking do, but I'm not just gonna do anything just because you fucking tell me to do it. I have experience, I have knowledge, I'm not stupid, I'm a very intelligent human being. Whether I have a degree or not, okay? Like, I'm gonna tell y'all something else about my life personal before I end this, because now I'm just personally ranting, apparently. I dropped out of high school and then went to online high school to finish my high school. That's the reason why I have a high school degree. I didn't finish high school in person because I could not fucking deal with high school bullshit in person because of that immaturity. Lord knows I got to college and then that was, again, better, but that's another reason why I went to college across the country away from where I was living at, because where I was living at, I could not stand the people. I had to get around a new environment. And I just watched Tarot Diva. I don't know if you all know about her or not. She's really good, actually. She was talking about, like, you have to leave your area sometimes, leave your environment sometimes for you to grow. And I was like, yes, 100%. That's what, but that's like, I feel like that's like a common sense thing. But it's not, and it's not always the area, right? It's your attitude towards the area the times as well. It's a lot of different factors. But point being, it's about human experience. Are you really trying to have a good human experience? Or are you just having the experience that people told you you're supposed to have? Because if you're having the experience that people are telling you you're supposed to have, I guarantee you, you're probably not really happy with that experience. Case in point, again, look at Brittany, okay? Her parents are trying to have her have whatever this particular experience is. She doesn't like that shit at all. Add the fuck off. Free the fuck out of Britney Spears. Free Britney. Okay, just free her. Let her out of that conservatorship. Let her live her damn life. Please, God, let her live her damn life. And I think it's another one. So there we go. Let her live her damn life. Because it's like the way these people live a full life. And I'm not talking about just celebrities in general. Like anybody out there. Because you can live a full life without being fucking all over every fucking newspaper. You probably will live a more fuller life or a more happier life if you're not all over every newspaper with everybody judging you every 2 seconds. But the way you live a fuller life, or the way you live a happier life, or the way you live a life that's more aligned with who you are as a person, is by figuring out who you are as a person, not letting all these people tell you who you are. It's by learning common sense, by learning other experiences, by learning what other people like and dislike, and saying, okay, well, whether you like it or not, I'm me as a person. I am this way. I'm going to do these things that align with me. case in point, starting my own business. This is something that aligns with me. I don't feel like I can work for anybody else anymore. And probably because I say things like the things I'm saying in this video. But like, I don't feel I can work for anybody else. I don't. And I want to be the person that is understanding enough to know that, okay, so if I want someone to work for me, I'm going to have to understand that they're not going to just do whatever the fuck I say because I fucking say it. I have to make it worth their while as well. I have to make sure their needs are met as well, because don't nobody want to work for somebody who don't give a fuck about them. But that's what this whole society, at least in America, has devolved into being, is that you're told you need to work for all these people who do not give a fuck about you, so that one day you can retire and live and do whatever the fuck you want to do as you're too old to even fucking do it. Like, one of these days you get to go see the pyramids in Egypt when your bones are too old and brittle to even fucking like walk in front of them. Like, one of these days you're gonna walk the Great Wall of China when you're too old and feeble to even fucking walk the Great Wall. One of these days you're gonna go and see the I don't know, the gondolas in Venice, but they don't pay you enough to even make that dream achievable. Like, but common sense will tell people these things, but they're not using it. So I don't know how to teach it. If anybody has any ideas, please let me know. I do not know how to teach it, but it desperately needs to be taught. If we are ever going to have any chance on this planet or on any other planet. Because if you all check the news again, I think it's Jeff Bezos, just like they're doing space travel and things like that, because we were trying to desperately, if you guys don't know why they're worried about space travel, it's because they're trying to desperately leave Earth, because Earth is dying because human beings have killed it. I mean, it wasn't dying before. All the problems that we're seeing for climate change are man-made problems. Human beings have killed the Earth, and now you're looking for another planet just to fucking destroy. It's like, why do you think the universe would want to really allow you all to continue to go to other planets just to destroy, like, okay. Like, do you not see how you all are trying to go viral all the freaking time? You guys are trying to go viral because you're a virus. Like, you're trying to be toxic on purpose to get attention. You're a virus. If you're not trying to be don't go viral on purpose to try and help someone. You're just trying to go on purpose because you just want to be seen. You're a virus. If you're trying to do all of this shit, like all these people who don't believe in climate change, but also want to go and explore other planets, you're a virus. You're literally saying that you want to kill this planet and go to another planet and then figure out how to murder that planet as well. No. Common sense would tell you, if you can't fix the shit you have in your own motherfucking backyard, don't be trying to go to another planet and fuck up that shit too. Ooh, I haven't seen a Wingstop in them. Okay, sorry y'all. I will get distracted by food so fucking easily. Like, I have not seen a Wingstop in so long, and I might need to go and turn the fucking back around, because like, some chicken wings sound fucking good as hell right now, especially some lemon pepper wings. Oh my god, like my mouth is about to start watering. I didn't even really eat today. That could be a whole other thing. And I did not smoke today either. So all you people wondering, like yes, I'm probably crazier now that I'm not smoking than I was, because the last time I made a video like this, when I was driving and recording, I was not smoking on this channel. The other time I did smoke, I was just sitting in a parking lot smoking. So I was safer when I smoked than when I wasn't smoking cannabis. For you people who feel like it should not be legal for whatever fucking reason, where it really fucking should, all over the fucking country. It's been shown in science to help trauma, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I'm gonna apparently when I keep opening my mouth, things keep happening. So I'm gonna keep opening my mouth. I don't know if I'm teaching common sense by opening my mouth or what, but this is something that y'all need to everybody on earth needs to desperately learn. I need to learn some more. I'm not even gonna lie, I need to learn some more. But I know enough to a degree where I don't fall for the stupid little petty shit that some people have. The toxic shit. From the people who want to be toxic, I want to reiterate that too, because there's so many people who want to be toxic, try to be toxic, strive to be toxic. These are people who strive to be the worst version of themselves, not the best. Okay? And they may hide it underneath the mask of the appearance of, oh, well, I need to get a degree because a degree makes me better, or whatever fucking kind of bullshit there is, when it really doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't make you a better person. It makes you a person who got a degree. That's what it makes you. It makes you a person who got a degree. That's all it is. It shows that you spent your time valuing getting a piece of paper to validate your intelligence versus actually going out and just being intelligent yourself. Because again, there's a lot of people who cannot afford to get a degree. It does not mean that they're not intelligent. They just did not have the funds necessary to get a degree. I don't have the funds necessary to get a degree. Half the reason why I left college, well, actually not half the reason, the entire reason why I left college is because it was too damn expensive for me to fucking finish. So I want that to put on your heads too. College was too damn expensive for the CEO to fucking finish college and get a degree. It was too expensive. But y'all don't want to give us free college. Why? I don't know. You don't have common sense. That's the only thing I can think of. If you had the common sense, like these people, if you went to and you got the college degree and you're telling people that you don't believe that college should be free, that tells me that when you were there, you didn't learn shit. You wasted your entire fucking time. If you got a PhD right now and you are in a firm belief that people should not, that college should not be free, you wasted the 10, 11, 12, 15, however many years you went to college for fucking nothing because you're still a fucking idiot. Like, I'm being so honest right now. Like, I gotta go back and go get that Wingstop, y'all. I can't stop thinking about it. Like, that derailed everything I was talking about the second I saw the freaking chicken wings, yo. Maybe I'm too damn black. I don't know. All the racist people gonna be like, oh, there's a black person who got derailed by chicken. Sure the fuck did. Give me my fried chicken, bitch. Like, I can eat fried chicken and still be intelligent. Wow. Because I'm telling you, I don't even have to, like, because I know in my soul that the shit I'm speaking is going to be hitting your soul. Because I'm speaking from my soul. So I know when I speak from my soul, it's going to hit your soul. Because I ain't speaking nothing but truth right now. Nothing but truth. Nothing but truth. For this hour-long video to go get Wingstop, apparently. God, that's satisfying. Again, I don't have a degree, but I still know chemistry enough to make a fucking satisfying ass spray. Wow, imagine the fuck out of that. So, I don't know. If you all have ideas on how to teach common sense, please let me the fuck know. Because I really want to get this across. I really want to get this point across. I really want people to understand that, your life is what you make it. But don't settle for making it whatever the fuck everybody else is telling you to make it. Don't fucking settle for that shit. Don't fucking settle working a $7 an hour minimum wage job. You are worth way more than that. As a human being, you are worth way more than $7 a fucking hour. You're fucking priceless, bitch. Don't let them try and guilt you into doing that. Do not. The same people who believe that you should be making $7 an hour are making 10 times that. Literally, if you want to watch another podcast I have with my Shadowcast, it's called Corrupt Corporate Cash, or Corrupt Cash Control, excuse me. God, it's called Corrupt Cash Control. I'm literally telling you that the same politicians who believe that you should be making $7 an hour as a minimum wage make 10 times that, at least. And have the big people who can make the big decisions make even more than that. But they're so busy trying to tell you that you don't deserve more. Why? Because they don't want you to have more. Because if you actually had more, you wouldn't settle for the bullshit that they're trying to hand you or give you or dish out to you on a regular basis. You wouldn't subscribe to their recipe for being successful, because they don't even subscribe to it themselves. They don't even believe the shit they're talking about. I want you to know this. Like, the same Republicans who grew up on welfare do not want you to have it, because they were like, well, I was a hardworking person and I pulled myself off of welfare, so now I don't want to, like, nobody should have to be on welfare. Yes, you're correct, nobody should have to be on there, but you've created a society where we have to be on there in order to survive. You yourself said that in your previous statement, yet you don't want us to have it because you don't want anybody else to be successful. You literally said that was a thing that helped you become more successful. We should stop it because it helps people become successful. You do not want people to be successful. These people do not want you to thrive, to grow, to succeed. These people in these higher up positions do not want to see you win. I am a testament to that. Okay? My first YouTube channel, or I shouldn't say, the first time I took YouTube seriously, the people that I went to try and help me did not want to ever see me succeed. Still don't. I'm sure they try their best to get people to go against me. Probably still are. I still don't have a lot of fucking views. I don't care if I don't get a lot of fucking views, because I want to speak the fucking truth. And I want, I want anybody to know, if anybody ever knows or asks who Debonair is, I want you to go back and look at these videos and see this is who the fuck I was as a person. Not what the fuck they told you. I didn't live the life that they told me to live. I tried. It pissed me off, and I kept leaving it and going and growing and growing and growing and growing. You know, like for real. My birth mother was the same person. Like these people, like, they will tell you you're supposed to have the same job for like 15 years. Why? You do the same thing for 15 years. You don't learn any new skills, and you think that's supposed to make you more valuable because you don't have any new skills. Like, you know how to do one thing, and one thing in your life. Literally, one thing in your life. And you think that's supposed to make you more valuable because you can do one thing really well. Now, don't get me wrong, doing one thing very, very well is a good thing to have. But if you already can do one thing well, why not take on another project? These people want you to stay in your lane, and I understand. Stay in your lane until, like, there needs to be some context and some expansion. Stay in your lane until you've mastered your lane. Once you've mastered your lane, create, craft, or go to a new lane. Because staying in that lane after you've mastered it is now you're doing a disservice to yourself. Because now you're putting yourself in a box. Stay in your lane till you've mastered your lane. After you've mastered your lane, go and master another lane. Do not put yourself in a box. You are bigger than a box. You are bigger than whatever fucking kind of ideal people have for you. I know I'm way bigger than what the fuck ever idea that all these people have for me. Whether they're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever social media. I'm bigger than that. And I'm not speaking egotistically. I'm speaking because I know that as a person, all it takes for me to do is to study, work, and learn something. Whether I have a degree or certificate or a piece of paper that shows you what the fuck I know or not, doesn't change the fact that I know it. Okay? It does not change the fact. You do not need a piece of paper to validate your intelligence. You do not need a piece of paper to validate your existence. You do not. You do not, you do not, you do not. And do not let anybody tell you anything different, okay? I don't know if this is going to be like another motivational, whatever, self-love and drive. I said I was going to do a Drive With Me series on this channel when I first, like, I'm telling y'all, like, trying to take YouTube seriously, it's hard. Like, the reason for me not to take YouTube seriously, and I'm gonna end on this because I'm almost in an hour. The reason for me that I cannot take YouTube seriously or YouTubers seriously is because they don't take themselves seriously. Every time someone else comes on the spot, or every time someone asks them something, the first thing they say is, "You'll never make it anywhere because only I am the supreme being that is able to fucking make it on fucking YouTube." You fucking bitch ass cunt. Go fucking die. Like, really. Go fucking fall off the face of the earth and die. Like, if that's really how y'all be feeling, go off the face of the fucking earth and die. You don't want to share nobody. You don't want to help promote nobody. You don't want anybody to be anywhere. And you think that's supposed to make you superior. That makes you the most, like, coming from doing this and trying to like talk to these people, or like trying to like deal with these people, even doing readings for these people because they followed my freaking channel. I'm telling you, like, they're the fucking worst people ever. They're the worst. They're the absolute worst. Like, I cannot explain to you my hate for YouTubers as I'm saying it on fucking YouTube. I cannot explain to you my hate for fucking YouTubers. Because again, they're so, they get so into pride, like, oh, somebody's watching me, so I must be fucking superior. No, you're not. You're just, these other people are just bored and they don't have anything else to do, so they're looking at you. That's really what it is. That's probably why you're watching me. You're bored and have anything else to do, you're looking at me. But I'd rather spend the time that you're spending to look at me, to help motivate you to go start your own fucking shit, than I would to tell you that you can't go anywhere because you're not me. Like, even just the thing, like, even hearing him say that, I just wanted, like, I really just wanted to, like, punch him in the face and throw the fuck up. Like, I wanted to throw up in his eye socket and punch him in the face. It's like, that was so, like, on a character perspective, oh my god, like that, like, no. And these are the same people who are like looking to get sponsored by companies. I'm a CEO here as a company, maybe looking to hire different people for different things. Never in my would never be on my payroll. Okay, and the more I expand this company, never will be on my payroll with that kind of attitude. Never. Never, 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 never. Do not even know how you got as far as you got. Really don't. If that's the attitude that people are presenting out here, do not even know that it's like, hopefully you get fucking stripped of all your shit. Like, I don't want anybody like because it's so trash. Like, it's so trash. It's just so trash. It's so trash. Yo, it's so trash. I can't even describe to you the trashy characters. And yes, I'm talking about characters as in what you like, how these people's attitude towards life and lack of common sense, and also the fucking bullshit ass fake shit they show people, because apparently now they like to show people they're fake. Like, I don't know why they want to fake, like even if that's not what you believe, why the fuck would you say shit like that? Like, that's not a joke. That's not funny. Like, that's to leave people feeling like they cannot achieve their dreams. It's not a ha-ha moment. That's fucking disgusting. Like, that's scum. And I don't know if it's me, if it's my energy, if it's what I put out there, or what. I really don't know, because I cannot for the life of me figure out why people's like it doesn't stop me. It doesn't fucking stop me, clearly. It doesn't fucking stop me. The business card doesn't have to prove anything. It doesn't stop me here. I got 2 tarot decks over here. Check out the website. I got 4 channels now. I got a podcast. Okay. What is it? What else? I mean, there's so much shit going on over here. There's 4 YouTube channels, working on a 5th one, technically. Y'all, I mean, that is what it is. Y'all, I mean, y'all probably already knew that anyway, just judging by how I've been moving. Like, if you pay attention to how I've been moving, or if you've been watching this channel, or anything else like that, like, that didn't change the fact I'm spiritually gifted. Like, if you watch my tarot readings, I predict the future lots of times. I will tell you lots of shit about yourself. I have divine guidance. Like, you starting a YouTube channel did not give you any divine guidance. It didn't. That didn't give it to me. I had it before. I just was afraid to show it because of people like the people who I'm talking about, the people who I went to try and learn some things, because I'm that person who's not that egotistical, where, again, I'm asking you all for help. I'm willing to learn something instead of shitting on people who are trying to strive for better, because I have the common sense to know that if I want to get better, I have to at least try. These people don't try to do anything better for themselves, and yet they want to shit on other people who are trying to do better for themselves. These are the wrong people that we should, like, these are not the people we should be looking up to. I'm going to tell you that right now. These are not the people who we should be looking up to. These are not the people who we should be, like, going to for advice, going to for anything like that. Whether you think I am or not, it's your discretion, whatever. But the fact I'm even letting you, or the fact I'm even saying that use your own discretion, whether you want to come to me for advice or not, is telling you, it to me is miles ahead of some of the people who I've seen who just say, go to me because I'm popular. But you're popular for being toxic. And you actively try to be more toxic to gain more popularity. And you want more people to look at you because you want to be more toxic. That's the problem. That's the virus. That's the reason why we're so behind as a society in general, is because the people that we want, like the people who are actively fighting for our attention are the people who are not fighting for it for the right reasons. They're fighting for it for terrible fucking reasons. They do not want to help you. They do not want to see you succeed. I'm going to tell you that as many times as fucking possible. I've lived it. Literally lived it. The last like year of my life, I'm like, and I'm not talking about the Rona. I'm talking about me trying to create a business, a more successful business in every way, shape, or form I've done. And I'm like, and I've gone to people not for business advice, but for advice in a specific niche area where I think they've been successful in. Right? Because I don't think they're successful in all these different areas that they're claiming they're to be successful in. I'm going to say that right now. Like, a lot of these people are not successful business people. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Some of them are, some of them are not. A lot of these people are not. Point blank, period. A lot of these people are not. As I go to find, okay, so you're successful in this one particular area of your life, and you mean to tell me that the only way you're successful in that area is because you were chosen to be successful in that area? Okay, the only thing I'm saying that you were chosen to do is to choose to learn to be more toxic to get more attention. Now, mind you, I do think that attention is very, very important. At first in my life, I did not want to believe that attention was the end-all, be-all. I didn't want to believe it. But it's coming to be more and more truthful. So, if you're giving me your attention, thank the fuck out of you. Thank you. I hope I said something that motivated you. Because again, I'm not looking to get your attention for your likes and your comments. I would love that. I'm looking to get it because I want you to understand that me being a person that I am, understanding the job and my role on this earth, because my role on this earth for this company, my entire company is based around making like wanting you to feel better about yourself. That's what my company is based around. Different little things. This is aromatherapy. Whether you know it or not, whether you care about it or not, whether you think about it that way or not, it is aromatherapy. This is a smell. This is a chemical concoction that's supposed to help activate the chemicals in your brain to make you feel better, to release some of the chaos in your life. But I did not get a college degree, but I can still make this chemical concoction to help you with that. With this bad label on it that's on right now, because I got it. I have ones with better labels, but this is just my like when I carry for me, because I don't really give a fuck about having it. I should probably have a better label, so when I go tell people I have a, I mean, that should be a thing. But again, I need to learn marketing. Something else I went to these people to do, because I thought they seem to be decent enough marketers, but as I'm finding out what their marketing strategy really is, it's just being toxic for attention. That's not a good marketing strategy, yo. It's just not. It's not. But these are the people that we give our attention to because they're being toxic. And it's like, yes, it gets the eyeballs on you, but they're not on you for the right. Like, I don't want people to be on me for being. I'm literally trying to erase the toxicity. So the last thing I want is people to be having their eyeballs on me for being toxic. You know what I mean? So it was like that was a bust. That was an entire fucking bust. All of it was a bust. All of them were a bust. Like not a single one of them has done anything to like, not a single have shown me a decent good marketing strategy for themselves. Not a single one of them. Not a single one. Like, and they want to talk about how they're so fucking genius, and I have not seen any of them do anything good. All I'm seeing is more toxicity. Like, so your genius is by spreading toxicity? I mean, it works. Look at Trump. The most toxic motherfucker out there, and he became president. So it works. I don't want to be known for that, though. So Is that what it is? You have, the only way you can be like, only way you can get in front of people is by being toxic? I don't want to believe that. I want to believe that we as a human race can be better than that. I do. I want to believe we can be better than that, than just promoting toxicity and toxic people for the fact they're being toxic. I want to see us do better, and I'm telling you, we have to learn common sense. But I'm also telling you this, like, don't think you're gonna survive on another planet besides Earth if you can't. If your whole idea is let's just fuck up Earth until we can no longer inhabit it. Not necessarily for the climate, although that is a factor, a big factor, but in terms of the mindset, let's toxify the mindset to the point where nobody is fucking happy. Because again, I don't know anybody who's truly happy on this earth like that. I'm trying to strive for a happy earth. That's the reason why I have my products. That's the reason why I run my business. That's the reason why I am who the fuck I am. That's the reason why I'm even making this fucking video, because I want people to be fucking happy. And what I'm seeing is that the same people who you're giving your attention to, outright in your face will tell you they do not want you to be happy, and if anything will try their best to make sure that you are not happy. They will do their absolute best to make sure that you're not happy, to make sure that you're traumatized, to make sure that you're stuck, to make sure that you're stagnant, to make sure that you don't achieve anything. Why? Because if you achieve something, it shows them that they didn't do anything right. Because all they did was fuck around and lie for likes instead of be of substance. They don't want to be of substance. They just don't. It's trash. They're trash. They're trash morons, man. Trashy morons. And these are the same people who want somebody like me to come back to them. And it's like, oh God, no. Like, you wonder why, like, these people on here trying to do social media, like, you want to get brand deals, you want to get ambassador deals, and this is your fucking attitude. Like, I would love to get to a point, if I can expand my business to get to the point where I can do brand deals and have, like, you know, like models and things like that to market stuff, because I do have clothes too. I'm not wearing my shirts. I do have Zodiac shirts right now. I'm working on some more things, but you know, I'm not gonna tell you all that stuff, because all they're gonna do is steal the idea, and I can't, like, I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed in human life right now that I had to come and make this video, and it's gone longer than what I expected it to be. If you watched this far, I really, again, thank you. Please press the like button. Please leave a comment. Please subscribe. Please share. If you know, genuinely feel like you need to do that, or feel like you want to do that because you like what I'm actually saying. Don't just feel like you need to do that because you feel pressured because, oh my God, I'm saying these things. Because half of these people, they just press you to feel like you need to do that stuff because they're big or they're popular, so you have to fucking like them because they're popular. No, you fucking don't. No, you don't. You do not. Because I guarantee you, they do not give a fuck about you. Like, I will bet you so much I will bet you money I don't even have that that they do not. Because I literally walked up to them and found it out for myself. These people do not give a fuck about you. They do not want you to succeed. They do not want you to be great. They just want you to be stuck and stagnant because they're fucking trash themselves. They are. And the only reason why you think they're successful is because they're popular. But they're not. Just because they're popular doesn't mean that they're who you should be looking for inspiration. Again, whether I am or not, it's up to your discretion, but I just want to put that out there. This is something that I've learned, unlearned, whatever. I didn't make it in a podcast episode. I had to drive. I'm about to go get these fucking chicken wings, because Lord knows I stopped over here. I parked. It was calling my damn name. I need to go get some damn chicken wings, okay? But For real. If you don't have a mask, I sell masks. Living shadow. Again, because I want you to be safe and protected and healed. So please get your mask. And also get your COVID shot. I got both of my shots. I'm fully vaccinated. I will show you my vaccination card. Hold on. I have not had side effects. If anything, I've actually been getting a lot better. I also have to tell you guys about, like, there's so many things I want to tell you guys about, but wait a second. Is this? Well, I don't want to show y'all my thing. COVID vaccination. I got my shot. Both shots. You see 2 things. Get your shots. For real. I want to promote that because I want people to not get the COVID. All the people who have died have not gotten their shots. Therefore, just go get your shots so you don't die from it. Even if you get it, at least you won't die from it. Like, at least save your fucking life. Don't be that person that's so ignorant that you don't even want to save your own life. Although I can't imagine why you don't want to save your own life or why people want to commit suicide. As a person who has battled depression and suicidal thoughts, I can see why people want to commit suicide, because this is the world that we've created. A world where you need to be toxic, and then wonder why. And we wonder why people are being toxic, or why people want to commit suicide or you want to spread more toxicity. I can't. I need my chicken. I gotta go eat. Bye, y'all. Thank you for watching. Thank you the fuck out of you for watching. Subscribe, buy a mask, buy a mask. Buy a mask. Bye. Love you.